Virgo Nation. Hey Virgo. Alright, so I feel like this is like a split energy. Definitely. I'm talking to two different groups of Virgos right now. Alright, so when I initially started meditating on your energy, I saw, everything is working out fine. And then I saw anxiety as well. But like it was right after that. Okay. So it's like you have anxiety. One of y'all have anxiety and it's like rushing and don't know what to do with themselves. And, oh my gosh, the world is coming to an end because emotions are running high. Right? Emotions are running high. But the other group of y'all very well be that y'all don't know what y'all next game plan is. Y'all really don't know what y'all next game plan is and how to achieve the ultimate goal. Because I do see, look at the bigger picture. So that is the stagnancy, but it wants you to meditate and contemplate. It wants you to in this time, it's like, yes, we know you're excited. You feeling like, okay, you want to make your next move, but you don't know how, or maybe you being a little lax on the things that you need to do. I get it. There's something stagnant there. But in these times, you have to sit down and continue making these plans. But don't push yourself so hard, like, I have to find the answer. No, you've already been doing that. You're coming from a space, but that's what you naturally do. You analyze. But right now, it's time to take some breaths and look at y'all emotions on the situation. What I mean by emotions is like you may have gotten to a point of success now, but maybe you're feeling like you need to give back. What that is, it could be a time for you to give back. It's a time to give rather than take. Or you're doing something that is more heartfelt. Doing things that are heartfelt. You might want to pursue something that is more heartfelt is what I'm also getting, but you just don't know the way to approach this. And if you are facing any type of stagnancy, to give is the way to come out of it. It's like it's gonna not just enlighten you, but like spark your soul in a new type of way, which is also something that I can get with the fiery climax approaches. And that is also something I get with look at the bigger picture. It's not just all about the endeavors that you're doing. And you could be realizing in that time. And so now it's telling you to look at how you want to pursue it. That meditate and contemplate is, how do I want to pursue this? But it's not in the time of beating yourself up because you'll end up doing it to the point where nothing will come out of the situation. It's not the time to be like so much into your emotions that you actually talk yourself out of doing something that's a little bit different or looking at different ways to come out of your stagnancy, like looking at your full options. You don't think about it so hard that you make nothing come out of it because y'all have the power to do that. With your analytical skills, y'all will think yourself out of something, But now, vice versa, this Virgo energy that's having a lot of anxiety, you have to understand that nothing is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. And you are facing stagnancy mostly because, like I said, y'all are not doing something. Or doing it the wrong way. You're doing it by thinking that you can move and bust a move here and do all that. And that's not the way to do it. You got to sit down, meditate and contemplate so that you can bring better energy into yourself. How do I bring better energy to myself? How can I help others while trying to help myself? But really focus on how you really can help others. Maybe it's a time that if you're facing some stagnancy on money, something like that, now is really the time for you to really go and help somebody else. Especially, once again, if you feel in lack of any sort. If you want to gain prosperously, go help somebody. And that shit will be like, also, I just heard if it's speaking about a job, you have to look at the bigger picture. If you are starting off at a lower level or getting paid what you believe is less than what you deserve, in this instance, it really is a good time to have some confidence in the fact that you'll be getting closer to your goal. Like, it's like nothing to worry, because this one is you're very close to achieving your goal. So it's time for you to recognize that you may have to get in at this lower level and then work your way up, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or get paid a little bit less on certain endeavors. If you're a lawyer, like doing pro bono work, like doing something at a lower level, because it's actually going to end up helping you in the end. The connections that you really want and need actually are going to be more easily accessible at that time. Confidence is definitely the key to any type of success that you're trying to draw in. Being confident in your next move, and this is for both sides of this story. Being confident in your next move, being confident in yourself going forward, letting go of some of the anxieties, or, settling down some of your excitement, and understanding that it's all good, or you're going to find a way to make it good. Nothing will come of this situation. But it's also for the ones that's experiencing good, great things. You could talk yourself out of something and end up not doing it at all. And that won't be good, because you are in a time where you want to do something that's more passionate. I see fire signs, more committed. I see a big signs here, and your energy is coming up. So maybe it's something that's more of a personal issue. And like I said before, something that's more heartfelt, something that you need, that kind of speaks to your soul or feeds your soul. And this is also with the other part of the story with my Virgos experiencing the anxiety. If it is something that you really, really want to do, that you see prosperity in, then do it. Because you're almost, and this is all around energy, you guys are bursting. See, gibbous means bulging. You are bulging with this energy for it, But the only way to make it happen is to have faith in it and have confidence in it, and looking at the bigger picture, and not being afraid to go in a lower level or something, or looking a little bit deeper into something, because you can rest assured a fiery climax is approaching. So that's you getting to your goal, or that's you like losing your shit. I see you losing your shit on something, because if you have been having anxiety, then you might end up putting yourself into a worse mental state. Fiery climax. Or that could be, you being upset with someone that you feel is in your way, being stagnant. But you have to understand that, it's time to, in a way, when it says take more than you give, it's kind of time to look at the situation as maybe you could be being selfish in something, in a way. And, it's not just about your goal, whatever that is, because, you're very close to achieving it, but everybody else is not, accountable for it. And that's kind of what I'm hearing. So just know that you're close to your goal. Although it could be time to, bring in some changes, you'll understand what, those changes are, because you'll meditate and you'll contemplate on it, and you'll look at what your mental and emotional state is towards whatever the next step should be. And that's all I have. If you need a personal reading, let me know. Love y'all.